Thank you, Dr. Nyikal. Good afternoon, Church. Father, and all the distinguished guests who have come to mourn with the family of the late Jaramogi, led by my party leader and my colleague in the Senate, the Honorable Oburu Dinga. My name is Edwin Sifuna. I am the Senator of Nairobi and the Secretary General of the ODM party. I am also the Deputy Whip in the Senate, Honorable Oburu. Kindly accept the apologies of most of our colleagues in the Senate because, as you are aware, there is an active impeachment that is going on, but there are few of them that I have seen here. If you are from the Senate, I thought I saw your Vice Chair in the Energy Committee, the Honorable Kisang. Is there any Senator remaining? Yeah, Dr. Oburu, you know the business that is before the House this afternoon, so apologies from all of our colleagues. I want to say that on behalf of myself, the people of Nairobi, and on behalf of the ODM party from the headquarters, poleni sana for the loss of your sister Beryl. When we were talking, I was reminded of the book of Job, and I was trying to generate something through the AI to summarize what the story of the book of Job was about. And it has shown me that our circumstances are not the ones that determine or dictate our relationship with God. And that sometimes, even when you don't understand the why, just remember that God is still in control and that He is on the throne. So for the Odinga family, you have had a very difficult year, a very difficult last 2 months. We will be there for you. We will be there with you. Even when we don't understand the why, there is nothing wrong you have done. And I am sure, although I might not have the authority of a priest, God still loves you and God still loves the entire family. So at this particular point in time, party leader, there are some friends of ours who are here, who are also in party leadership. I have been requested to just allow them to say one word, Father. And as always, when I come to Consolata, if there are any crimes that are committed by anyone in the political class, I, Sifuna, bear the responsibility. So I will invite the party leader of DAP. He's here. The Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, he's also a former CS Defense in this country, to just pay his tribute. Then we will hear from the Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, and that is all in terms of the political leadership in the party's leadership that is here. Karibu sana, Waziri.
The Odinga family, fellow mourners, please allow me to bring my condolences. And those of the Wamalwa family, we have been family friends with the Odinga family for many years, from the days of Jaramogi, the days of Wamalwa Kijana, to the days of Raila. We are here to say pole. Also on behalf of the Democratic Action Party of Kenya, we bring our condolences. And I've listened to the Senator, Dr. Oburu, speak. And as he ended his speech, he asked, he still hopes God still loves him, still loves the Odinga family. I know it's a painful time, but the scriptures say that in all seasons, give thanks to God. He's good all the time, and all the time He's good, in spite of painful times such as this. We say pole to you. And as I stand here, this is the one place where I stood when we lost our sister-in-law Yvonne. We brought her here, and it was a few days after the swearing in of the people's president. Raila Odinga walked into this church as I was closing the family tributes, and I was told he was right at the back there. And when he came in, I didn't know how to introduce him. I was a minister in Uhuru's government. He was the people's president. And he walked here and said, Eugene, you have introduced me as the prime minister, but you forgot to call me His Excellency, the people's president. It was right here at this podium. But he said he was here because he was more than a friend, he was a brother of Mike, and he could not miss to be here to come and mourn with us. When Mike died, he mourned with us. When Yvonne died, he mourned with us. And we said just last month we mourned him, and we will come here to mourn with you. James Baldwin once said that sometimes you might see one in pain and you may sympathize and you may even empathize with them, but you still do not know the meaning of pain until the red hot iron is on your side, on your skin. Last month it happened, and this month it happened again. Oburu and the family, we say poleni, may you find God's grace to bear your loss. Asante.
Asante sana. Forgive me if I get protocol wrong. I had forgotten that CS Wanda is here. Kindly, Waziri. I've just been asked to call you to come and give your tributes.
The church, the family of Beryl, fellow mourners, good afternoon. On my behalf and on behalf of the national government, led by President William Ruto, we extend our condolences to Beryl's children, particularly Ami, Chizi, and Taurai, and the grandchildren, and the Odingas generally. Personally, Beryl was my friend, I must say that. And I want to confirm all that has been said about her. Listening to the tributes about Beryl, I come to the conclusion that Beryl embodied the true character of the Odingas, the Jaramogi Odinga family. That is tenacity, patriotism, integrity, and everything else you can think of which is positive. We want just to pray that God continues to guide you, because Beryl has actually finished her journey, and all of us actually headed there. We pray that God continues to protect you, and we also assure you of our continued support and friendship. May God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Waziri. Now, welcome to the former Vice President and the Wiper Party leader, the Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka.
The Odinga family, fellow mourners, a bit of what I would have wanted to say is actually contained in the program. I was truly honored to have been Beryl's classmate in the University of Nairobi, both of us studying law. So I think I'll just read it quickly and maybe juxtapose it with what I must tell our senior brother. I was deeply saddened to learn of the passing on of our sister Beryl Odinga. This happening so soon after the devastating loss of our brother Raila is difficult to comprehend. Beryl was my classmate at the University of Nairobi when both of us were pursuing our undergraduate studies in law. Although the daughter of Vice President, Beryl was at ease with all our classmates. And I could only add, we didn't know that Ambala was also spying in, and he took advantage. Of course, being our classmates, we had no chance. That legendary beauty, I want to tell you that some of us were able to see that, and we're truly honored. In our own quiet way, I knew that Beryl played a key role during our late brother's quest to lead our country. We are all the poorer without our sister Beryl. May the Lord rest our soul in eternal peace. Our brother, Senator, you will recall during your 80th anniversary, you honored me by asking me to be your guest. And you know, the Anglican Church, I refused to honor, to baptize you. So you got baptized on your 80th anniversary. So you celebrated your 80th birthday. It was a very significant moment. If you recall, in conclusion, I declared myself your spiritual mentor, your godfather. So I want to tell you that God will never leave you nor forsake you, not if you continue to honor him with your life. And so the Odinga family, may God bless all of you. Our sister Ruth, we know what this whole thing means. And so may God, our sister Daktari, always the disciplinarian from what you have always followed, and a no-nonsense lady in the family. We honor this family, but God honors you more. Please don't for 1 minute ever imagine that God has left you alone. May our soul rest in eternal peace. Amen.
Thank you, Excellency. Before I call the last speaker, I've been reminded to acknowledge that we have staff from the party headquarters, Chungwa House, Jaramogi Oginga Foundation, and from Capitol Hill. If you are here, just stand up, please, so that we can acknowledge you. You have been a big, big part of the journey of the Oginga family. Thank you very much. Juma, I see you. And I was told Dr. Mondo was somewhere here, the Chief of Staff. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much, Anima. Thank you very much. I've also been reminded that Honorable Karoli Omondi is here. He was not acknowledged before. And some MCAs from Kisumu County. Where are you? Just stand up, please. We have run out of time. Yes, thank you very much for coming to stand with us. Now, finally, Church, allow me to invite the Governor of Nairobi. Governor, from the eulogy, I'm sure you've noticed something, that people of prominent people used to be born in public hospitals. I'm sure you've noted it. Welcome and give your tribute.
Thank you, my senator, father, and the clergy, the family of Jaramogi, led by Senator and party leader Oburu. 2 Timothy 2:13 says that even if we are faithless, God remains faithful. Amy, Chizi, Torai, we spoke at home. We are here with you. And everybody who knew Beryl, allow me just to say sorry. Poleni sana. Please accept our condolences as Nairobi, as the county government, as the people, as my senator has said. We have a team from the county government. I think I've seen a few CECs who worked closely with Beryl, with Mom. Maureen, just stand up. Maureen is in charge of environment, and Nairobi Water Company falls under her docket. They worked closely, and Gumo, Michael Gumo is also a CEC. Thank you. Oscar Umoke is the Chief Officer for Water, and so the company was very a big part of what he does every day. This news got to us so suddenly, and it was so shocking, because from what I knew, Mom was getting better. I remember a few months ago when I went to see her at ICU at Nairobi Hospital, and she pulled through just a few days after that. She was cheerful, jovial, you know. And just last, I think 2 weeks ago, Torai, we were speaking, and we had some assignments that she left us. And so when we got the news, I was extremely shocked. Somebody slipped me a paper in the middle of a meeting. I have so many things to say about Mom, but I will not go into them today because of time. But one thing I need to tell you is that if there's one person who I saw bring out the best and worst of Raila Amolo Odinga, it was Beryl. I have faced his wrath because of Beryl, and also his joy that I've never seen because of Beryl. I think you all know, when I became governor, there was no broad-based. We were not talking together. But of course, I started it in the city by saying, look, we have to work together. And so one side of the coalition had said, because she had been the chair of Nairobi Water, had said she cannot even be in the board at Olewe. And the other side was saying she must be the chair. You know, it was very awkward. And so I kept her in the board as vice chair. But when Baba had it, he took the first flight to Mombasa. The speaker was there. Where's Ken? Ken Ngondi and a few other leaders. I have never seen Baba more emotional, upset, angry. He was literally barking. And I explained the situation and we sorted it out. But then later, I remember one day I had a surprise for Mom. And we met with Baba at Pan-Afric. I saw him so giddy, almost like a child, so excited. And after that incident, we became very close to Mom. You know, I lost my mom when I was very young, but they were schoolmates with Dr. Wenwa. And every time, Barry would tell me stories of my own mom. And so I looked for those opportunities. She'd tell me, oh, your mom was an athlete in school. At Kenya High, she used to run. How comes you don't run? I told her I ran, but I ran for office. You know, it's a bit different. She was the Kenyan champion, you know, Commonwealth champion, 200 meters and 100 meters. And we had amazing interactions. I want to tell you, Amy, my MCA, Chizi and Torai, she loved you immensely. She loved you so much. And you guys are so strong. And I committed to her that I'll make sure you're taken care of. We will not leave you. We will not be away. And even Torai, we spoke. I know my chairman of Nairobi Water is here. The gap left by Beryl will stay in the family. We'll make sure that one of you can take up that slot. I think Torai, yeah? Lakini msitangaze sasa huko nje mseme ati na senator kwa hapa. Asinite senator kusema hiyo ilikuwaje. But she gave a really big contribution to Nairobi. So on our behalf, please accept our deep condolences. We've been with you through this process. We will stay with you. We will stand with you until we finish. And let's pick up from where she left off. She is one person who loved people. She was not tribal. She had no boundaries. If you see this place so full, it's because of the kind of character that Mom had. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor. Father, I'm done. Honorable Buru, I just got a message that Senator Crystal Asige is here. Where is she? Yes, she's right at the back there. And the Honorable Orero, the Member of Parliament for Kibra as well. I've seen some of Raila's closest friends. I've seen Kamau. And all of you, we acknowledge you and we thank you for coming to condole with us. With that, let me call Bagi back. I'm done. Mungu awabariki sana.